Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of FTL's Advanced Captain's Edition, another update. We're now on 1.243A, I think. Just installed it, so I should actually know that, but whatever. Anyway, last episode, do not recall too much of it other than that we've beaten the odds and actually got a victory. See if we can do it again. Let's pick a random. The Kestrel. Not looking too forward to it, but the fuel recycler is a nice touch. So let's get on with it, right? UI prompts them up as leave no visible traces, but your ship's computer will inform you about your activity with small UE prompts. The computer will also warn you about dangerous weapons fired at you via these prompts. Okay. Well, we've got humans, but thinking we're better put our FTL fuel recycler to work. There we go. Everything here looks fine. People are where I want them to be, so that's a shame. Immediately having to go to a store. Oh well. What? Ooh, scrap recovery arm. Getting that thing straight out of starting gates would be quite something, but it doesn't seem like bounty hunter database. Self-helping net data allows bounty hunters to acquire contracts for any place in a known galaxy. Could be interesting, but it's an unfortunate thing that we came to cross it now. Sure. Yeah. Raw asteroid ore. Well, I'm hoping it's nope. Well, at least it's something we can sell, which might make that store we just came across a bit more useful. Don't know, we'll probably won't be able to sell it for too much, but anything's good, right? We can't sell it because we're already been here. So 20 would allow me to get that bounty on our database. Also selling the Periton would get me the scrap recovery arm, but wouldn't really be a pretty good idea, would it? So let's carry on. Pretend like nothing ever bad happened, and let's finally get into a fight. Alright, so dual lasers will go on here. And then take off the flak. Let's throw a missile at it because we got him. Yeah, that'll help. Alright, let's see if we can now take down the shields. They usually have an NG on board these ships, but it's a pirate, so it's not a guarantee. Alright. Made the decision to start using missile weapons more often and see where that takes us. Sure, let's make some more fuel. Can never have too much of it, and we might be able to lever some of that fuel into scrap. Greetings, you recently lost the cargo. Yeah, sure, will help. It's right there. Thinking about going this one, and get our way to the exit, but I don't know if we'll have the time. So, under the motto better safe than sorry, we'll go here, and from there we can see what we'll do. Let's create some more fuel. It's a bit of a shame that we're running across so many empty sectors, but nothing too much we can do. Oxygen being hacked, I'm not too worried. It's probably just a level 1 hack. Again with the wrong weapon that goes offline, but doesn't seem to matter on this one. Means we'll go for shields next and won't be using our missile launcher. Oxygen will be fine. Alright, so you're not running. Can only applaud that. Cool. Alright, so I think we'll be able to do this. You find a missing cargo ship docked to an empty space station. However, their hold appears to be empty, and there are obvious signs that anyone inside the ship or wait. However, their hold appears to be empty, and there are obvious signs that anyone is in. Wait, does that mean there's someone in there, or there's not someone in there? Station in disarray. You find the cloning bay partially intact. Alright, scrap it. We probably would have been able to do something if we had a clone bay of our own. That's my educated guess. Let's get you healed up. A healthy crew is a happy crew, I'd say. Or maybe not. What do I know? Sure. Alright, missile weapon. We'll probably still gonna end up firing a missile at him if this shot really bungs up. Which it didn't do, oddly. Why would you take away your ion cannon? Why would you take away your missile launcher and just leave your ion cannon up? That's what I was gonna try and ask there. But it's all fine with me. They decide do not want to use missiles, then that's their choice. But if this one misses, I'll have to fire in a missile. Ah, they got one off. That's a shame. Means I'll probably just keep firing at the weaponry. Looks like they do have an NG or a repair of their own, either one of the two. But with another double hit, we'll be done here. Ship was saved. Most of the crew accepts your offer. One offers to join. Alright, hello Luke. You can be our shield person for now. We'll upgrade to those as well. And if needed, we can depower some stuff to get those shields up. Yeah, wouldn't be a bad deal, but you don't have the cash for it. An auction is something you usually upgrade once you get to the end game. Let's make some more fuel. Right, so remember that we need to go and try to sell off that iron ore. A disabled Federation craft, Zift, hello, Federation craft, you've been ambushed by the rebels. You can, but it could be a trap, right? Yeah, it's a trap, okay. Did they kill everyone while they were doing it? When the addition of your crew comes aboard, everything seems fine, but then the person collapses at his newly designated station and you order him to put under medical supervision. He turns violent and escapes into the corridors of the ship. Okay, so he didn't kill anyone beforehand. I can live with that. There we go. Alright, let's move on. Heavy anti-ship drone. Well, well. Let's get one of those. We'll leave it in medbay for now. We can always draw from it when we need it. Alright, another empty beacon. This isn't going too well. At least we're not running out of fuel anytime soon. Laser charger. Now there's something that I can use. See, empty beacons aren't always the worst. Well, beacons without a ship. Sure. More fuel. Alright, time to go visit that store now. See if we can get a good price for our asteroid ore. 30, that's not too bad. Sell the asteroid ore. Buy. Nothing yet. Okay, artillery, I'm not getting you. Backup battery, drone control. There we go. It should allow us to get something if you want it. What do you come with? Free combat drone Mark 1. Not bad. And I think what we have now, we should be good. And instead of getting another system straight out of the gates, we should just upgrade our ship a little bit. Yeah, that'll be good. Right, so we practically double our weapon power if we were not counting missiles. Again, 2 NG's borders. I'm probably gonna go for weapons, right? Yeah. Send you in as well, because why the F not? 2 NGs versus 2 humans and another NG. I think your chances are pretty grim. And so it has been. Okay. Yeah, let's go to quest and then see how many more beacons we can pop up before we are forced into the next sector. Free hull repairs, that's good. Mapping computer wouldn't be the worst thing. And a ship battery isn't bad either. Plasma's fun. Would take one thing a weapon. So that's for 22, would allow me to get up to 48. Could get the mapping computer then, but or the plasma. With the plasma I could start fires, but we've seen last time fire isn't that good anymore for some strange reason. Or I just came across the worst ships to use it against. Either way. Signal orient from the beacon itself. Balloon captain is teleported onto the structure shortly before his craft was destroyed by the quarantine fleet. Can I hitch a ride? What are the odds, right? Cool. It's a red shirt along with our pilot. I'll put you on doors. There's a store we don't really need. An AI-controlled rebel defense turret is stationed near an unarmed rebel supply depot. Sensor indicated stores military equipment. Missiles. Let's go get them. Sirens blare. Blah, blah, blah. We decided to attack it. There's no need for that amount of panic, you know. Right, 4 shots will do nicely here, I'd say. And they did. They have 2 shields, that's too bad for them because we got 5 shots waiting for them. If we have the time for it, which we do. Should actually, might take off all their shieldings, doesn't. Doesn't matter. Once we get to 4 shots we can fire them and forget about this encounter. Goodbye, sir. Yep, missiles and drone parts. That's nice. I think this should be doable, right? Here and then exit. I should really get a measuring tape or something up here. Yeah, somewhere around here. Let's give it a go. Let's see, missile launcher. We're not doing this to get an actual crew member. Reason for being that slavery is not allowed in this game. Well, it is allowed, but there could be dire consequences. So I'd rather not take it up with that missile launcher if I don't have to. See? It's being smart. Smarter. This is a repair drone. That's a good sell if I ever saw one. Acid hazard. No, 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 thanks, no. Alrighty then. More fuel. Alright, we do not have anything to sell. You find a secret Federation outpost where it appears rebels have found it before you. Okay. Let's get some more scrap if we do decide to go to that store. You arrive at a smoldering energy research station. Start call and answer. Attacked by powerful mantis. There may be someone left alive. You send an away party, but there's nothing safe. Save for the acidic stench of burnt energy part. This place is dead. Gotta love the Mantis. They know how to clean up. Sure. Now that we have 2 shields, we should be at least a little bit more protected. Looks like we are. Kinda. Sure. There might be a great weapon in there that we wish to purchase. Titanium system repair, FTL charge, booster. Nope. No, there is cloaking. Huh, look at that. If you can't buy it, there it is. Well, maybe we could buy it. This would bring us up to 120, 40. Not getting rid of the fuel recycler. I've learned my lesson recently. The repair arm isn't bad, but I mean, in most cases I just die on one encounter. That turns out pretty shitty, not because I can't find a store or something in time. 4 fuel. Good haul. Doesn't bring me any benefits, but blah blah blah. Oh, this is a stealth ship quest. Well, let's get to it then. Yep, okay. Yeah, we'll stop them. Or we'll do our damnedest too, at least. Alright, let's take out... I'm thinking shields. Shields would allow us to use our charge laser more frequently and not having to sync up with that dual laser. Of course, if a thing like that happens, then you can throw all that good stuff out of the window, but... Sure. Of course, that's why you're here. Yes, they passed here, but I had nothing to do with it. Cool. Alright. Giving us another quest. Stealth. What was that? What did we need to do for that? Mantis ship? Yep, Mantis ship. Alright, well, we're not the greatest in dealing with borders. Unless they're NG, which these guys are not. Gotta put you on doors. Liberating you and you to go fight. I don't not wait too long on getting these borders out of here. What did we take offline? Ah, scatter laser. Brilliant. Now, human, if you die, I'm gonna be mad at you. You didn't. Good. We can do with oxygen for a little while. Alright, close up. And target the shields. Alright, quit your whining. And back to your... Oh, you're back, huh? I'm going to mess with our pilot this time. Okay, they got that thing back on. Can't let that happen. There we go. There's their clone bay popping up. Might as well kill them now. Captain Engineering reporting, lost 1 reactor power. Didn't take away from our weapons though. Wonder if that's a timed thing or in addition to maybe a surrenders thing that could happen. Yeah, titanium system casing, 2 hull points, a good amount of stuff. Alright, who needs to heal? You and you. Go get him. Alright, Preston. And a red shirt. We'll do it like this and get our engines up on the next one. Alright, so we still need to pass that false one, but does that actually work ever? No, it doesn't. I'm not gonna give him 5 missiles because it would end up with just a reactor upgrade or something along the likes, and that's a bit less worth than the 5 missiles I'm putting into it. Swarm missile, that's annoying, but not too much we can do other than shoot once we have some shots available. Probably gonna be too late anyway. Yeah, close, and it didn't work like the way it should have. But we give it our best, right? Wow, their evasion is pretty darn good. Unlike mine. Well, it is good, but it's not as lucky as theirs. Anyway, these should hit. That should give me some leeway on what to do next. Stop, I don't want to die here. Too bad. Fools like you. That's something you shouldn't have said. A fire in your weapons room is never a good thing. So let's use the confusion in order to end it here and now. Cool. 170. A cloak would now be nice as missile defense. Not selling missiles, you're a pirate black market. From what I can tell, you have either that's the biggest missile launcher known to man or it's a part of the ship, but I think it's the biggest missile launcher known to man. There's another thing. We'll still gonna engage them for it though. Good thing about stations is they cannot dodge, while we do have that option. So they're going for weapons, which isn't really a surprise. I'm gonna put you there again. You're gonna go in there. You seriously, that short thing allowed them to? You're gonna stay in here for now. Didn't get lucky with the missile, or with those. Titanium system casing backing us up there. Missile launcher did not go offline. And that's gonna hurt our crew, but not kill them. Should really get that going, huh? Alright, we'll fire at 2 in the hope of it. Nope. We're really not getting any luck with these, huh? I mean, system casing's doing its job more than I would have thought it would, but our evasion's really letting us down here. Okay, 25 isn't that great, but you'd think at least one thing would miss over the entire course of that fight. Which it didn't do, in case you were wondering. They got their missile launcher back up, so let's... Ah, jeez. No, it's too late now. Yep, another hit. See, I'm telling you, it's always just one encounter that really screws you over. Yeah, and you can't even get the missile launcher down anymore. I really don't know what's up with that. Another out of missiles. Well, they had like 5 and they all hit, so that's a pretty good deal on them. Okay, go repair the shields now. Oh, now I get a miss. The one thing that can do hull damage. Thanks, lads. Really appreciate the grand work you're doing there. You know what? Let's put it like that, because I'm always moving them around anyway. Okay, so there's probably people in here. And now they're all dead. Was it worth it? No. Black Scar or the Tully shipyards? Tully is rebel. Black Scar is either pirate or mantis. But I think pirate. Let's go to there. Escape the fleet in hyperspace. Sure. Partially populated production sectors of little strategic value. It's unlikely that you will run into a lot of trouble with the rebels here. Maybe you can even strike a good deal and stock up on energy. Oh, and watch out for the pirates. So it's a pirate sector. Well, let's get some more fuel because we're running low a little bit. Sure. Alright, continue. So you know that that'll probably be a store for us then, huh? Kind of thinking of spending 125 to get the Piraton up as well. So, but I wonder if I could do this. So I get the charge laser going, fire Piraton first. Once that's done, whether good or bad, charge up the dual laser and go from there. I mean, we ball mine launcher. You probably won't be using you. Let's have a look at it. So that's 20 in total. This would be 15. Anyway, we're on a store. Let's see if we can get some missile defense in, because that's what's really not going great. Drone control would be good missile defense. That's for sure. Not going to be using you. So, really thinking about getting this one, but what would I end up with then? So I got 3 shots, so that would be... This is my guess. Cloaking, drone control, hacking. That means drone control here wouldn't be the worst idea. Alright. We'll get the power for it. And we'll move on. So what is this again? Rescue a store, if I'm not mistaken. Right, so he's not running. And he didn't attack our... Let's see if this actually pans out sort of well. So one of these first. Okay, then power these down and power those up. That was pretty awful. Oh crap, don't start a fire. Right, in order to not have our crew killed, we totally messed that one up too, huh? Good job! I mean, seriously, what the fudge? Come on, man, you can get out of there. Alright, he's safe at least. Let's try again then. That's better. Come on. Ugh. The way things sync up at sometimes is really baffling to me. Fire systems seem to have caused some serious damage to the opponent's oxygen tank. They are losing parts of their life support. What do you mean they're losing parts of it? Okay, why don't you take... Ah, they don't got weapons anyway. So you are pretty much clear to head to the med base. Same with you. We'll deal with our engines later. Right, again, don't know what I mean with losing parts. We could have a glance at it, though. By having you going over there. There doesn't seem to be going anything on in there, so... Ah, jeez. What the hell is their evasion? Well, ours is 0, I know that much. Now so is theirs, and I seem to be missing a shot at every run around. I think. I'll have a look at it, but it's probably just me. No, just looks good. I'm just missing a lot more than I would like to. And I do mean a lot more. Alright, you are all gonna go repair the engines. Got 5 hull points and 41 scrap, plus another gander at a store. Ion Blast 2. Apparently this thing is pretty gosh darn powerful. Ah, it's the one the NG starts with. Yeah, I can see that being a great weapon, but I think I'm gonna go with a heavy laser. Another shot can do 2 damage, 1 power. Can never go wrong with that. Chance of fire, chance of breach, sense of stun. Might not be the best choice ever made, but it's definitely not the worst one I ever made. Alright, everyone back. Should really upgrade those doors at some point, huh? But not today. Well, not this jump, at least. Because this run isn't going to last a full day for me. Anyway, blah 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 blah. Small step, blop. It's Captain Hales and Federation officer. Collect the war toll from passing ships. When you demand to see their official requisition license, the weapons come alive. You resist Federation official, we will take what we demand by force then. Doesn't matter what they are, they're dead. Dirty weapons in my ass. A mantis. Good golly holly. We know this isn't gonna end up well. Unless maybe... No, still lets them in. Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna send you out and go like so. Yeah, no need for you to be in there. Okay, that's a hit. 2 hits. It's 3 shots. Yeah. Whew. Okay. Well, I'm thinking everything we have on the weapons. Yeah, that'll distract him for a little while. There's no need to target my oxygen, my good sir. We already don't have it. Kinda makes you wonder about the brilliance of letting the air out of my own ship, but hey. Bam! Heavy laser doing its job. So, doing this so we have a place for that spare weapon. Weapon power. And we can always draw from it once we do no longer need... Well, once we need our defense drone, that is. Man, I should really think before speaking. Right, what do we have here? The beacon lies in close proximity to a considerably well-armed pirate station. You'll have to stay in their weapon range if you want to charge your FTL drive. According to the confused, apparently drug-influenced comm chatter, you receive the pirates... Wait, let me start over. According to the confused, apparently drug-influenced comm chatter you receive, the pirates seem quite amused by that. What? Apparently drug-influenced comm chatter you receive, the pirates seems... Oh. So you're amused by the fact that I have to stay close to them, huh? I hope you're the annoying kind, not the one that does hull damage. We'll find out soon enough. Either annoying or fire. It's fire. Okay, that's good. We'll probably take that thing offline pretty quickly anyway. Didn't think that would happen though. But now that we know it does, we can do something about it. You wait up a little bit. There we go. That'll get their ninnies in a bunch. What's the frickin' point of this room now that I'm looking at the whole situation? Alright, sec. Alright. So they got that thing back up, huh? Well, they got their priorities straight. That's something I would go for first as well. Let's make sure it doesn't come online again, though. Okay, switch out you for you. Send you all to the med bay. Close the doors. Now, for my next trick, I will make their shields disappear. 4 missiles isn't bad, but oh, why would you board there? That's not smart. I said no to the drone. Is he really trying to run? Yeah, we're still pretty far away from the fleet, right? Yeah. That was a good call. Alrighty then. You can go heal up 2. Let's fix our engines first. $30 is better than 25. Alright. Sure. Much offer, but have a look at the sectors. Ugh. If I knew that was going to be your most generous reward, I probably would have just given you some fuel. Sure. 3 shields, huh? And 4 shots, so we'll probably have to gonna try and find a way to desync their weaponry. Easiest way I can see that happening is by firing the Periton at their weapons. And hoping for the best. Here goes. Good. Good. Right, so shields need to come down next. Nice. That's what you get if you don't work on your engines. Shields can only do so much for you. Even though they're out of... they're actually perfectly out of sync, because he's halfway there and he's just getting started. There's your piloting. Let's see if we can take that out as well. Yep, we can. That desync seems to be pretty well done, if I had to say so myself. Goodbye. 5 health points. Good. Good. We need some people to get health back, namely you two. Might finally come around to upgrading doors. Which wouldn't be the worst idea. There we go. Getting rid of someone behind sensors isn't that bad. Because I only seem to be able to focus on one thing at a time anyway. Several stations regarding this long-range relay, but they have been devastated by fleet bombardment, smoldering debris bumps against your shields. The main installation barely survived to the battle. A derelict freighter, sure. No systems are damaged, so I'm okay. Minor Factoria PT-720E. See what this thing is about, but it's probably smog everywhere. Sure, we got fuel recyclers. We can use the... Oh, that's alright. Anyway, we're gonna traverse the sector on the start of the next episode. So thank you guys for watching. I'm hoping you're still enjoying the series. Feel free to show support by commenting, liking, and or subbing. This series is going places, and it couldn't happen without any one of you. So, see you guys on the next episode. Bye, everyone.